Good morning. How you guys doing? We're gonna do some Last Island by or Southern Straw. Sorry. You know, dude, you should probably just change your name to Silver Straw because that's what I constantly call you. Oh, goodness. Hmm. Hey, you don't have to yell. I'm on live. Hey, what'd I say? All right, guys, let's get into this. So this map, wow, I love it, and I have so much fun on this, developing an island. Holy cow, it is a financial, financially, it just sucks down the money like no other. So the next thing we're gonna do is like this 30 grand that I have, or 36 grand, it's not gonna last long. So watch this. If I just come in here to extend the island, it's not gonna last very long. I'm already down to 16 grand, 10,000, 6,000, 4,000, and we're broke again. What shall we do? Well, it's pretty much a given that I'm gonna have to move this. Excuse me. How are we doing on this? We've got plenty of water. We're gonna run out of um, fertilizer in like the next 2 months. Let's just sleep. All right, guys. We slept. How are we doing? I've got 15,000 liters of apples. Trying to figure out what mod this is that's doesn't just like let me. Fused. I'm gonna close off this map. All right, good morning. I'm just trying to figure out what map I really want to play. I didn't want to play the island. It's probably hard for you guys to watch. All right, let's see what we got going on here, you guys. Soybeans are growing. So what I want to do is I want to get into Sally, you are way too loud, buddy. Okay, so if I look at my map, everything's planted. So I believe the only three that we have are this one, this one, and this one. So what I want to do is I want to label the sunflower as field 4. All right. Field 5, we're going to label as peas. All right. Field 6, we'll label as oats. Field 7, we will do as soybeans. And finally, field 8, we'll do as green beans. And we will do that one as green beans. Right there. All right. So we've got everything labeled. I don't really have a ton of money, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this. But our next step is probably jumping into May. Let me go up and make sure the cows have enough food. Let's jump up here. You know what? I'm going to grab another bale of hay. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how the chickens are doing on food, but I don't think it's probably doing well. Well, let's go take a quick peek. Hey, Sullivan. Hey, you are way too loud. You don't need to yell at Finley when you're talking. You guys are right next to each other. All right, so I've got 9,000 liters. Unfortunately for me, I'm gonna have to order. I'm gonna have to order more. Order more chicken food to get to the next. And then over the next couple of months, at least get to June, July. So let's go ahead and see how we're doing. All right. Nothing's ready to harvest, obviously. Um, Grass won't be ready until July. Barley won't be, and canola won't be ready until like July, August. But we have a whole lot of I got some fertilizing that needs done. So yeah, I've got 2 fields that I need to fertilize up. Let's get that going with this guy. And we're gonna take this guy down. And I gotta get moving on some of the coal, I reckon. Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a harvester in the coming months, so we've really got to start thinking about that. Um, That's pretty cool. What's up, Sony? Busy. So, yeah. While that guy is loading, tell him to be quieter. So I've got 2 fields I've got to fertilize. We'll get that done with the worker. And the other thing I want to do is what is going on here? Why aren't we filling up my trailer? B. Oh, it's not even started up. All right. Let me just slide this guy forward and over this way. Yeah. Let's see if we can't tuck up underneath here. It's kind of a cool little thing to see. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna drive him up. I'm gonna go and get the uh one of the things I'm thinking about is maybe I should put in a fence so I can't back into this stuff. I don't know yet. It's an option that I'm thinking about. I'm not sure I'm gonna follow through with it, but it is something I'm thinking about. Hey, Finley, you guys don't need to yell. You guys are right next to each other. In fact, maybe you guys could go in a different room and like by your bed and hang out on the bunks so I don't have to listen to you guys yelling. I want to put a fence in here somewhere. I just haven't figured out where. All right, you guys. Now it's time to earn some cash so I can feed my chickens. I think my chickens are probably about starved. What do we got? We got 5,000 liters of food, so that's telling me I need to buy some chicken feed, and I'm just gonna buy 8,000 liters, which is gonna take up all the money I'm about to earn. So yeah, I'm gonna earn probably about 13 grand. Well, maybe about 20 grand, but I'm gonna spend 12, maybe even 24. I don't know. I think I'm gonna buy another 8 bags and just be good to go. All right, so I spent 24,000 and I earned back 22. Now I'm gonna go ahead, dump all 16,000 liters into my chickens, and yeah, what's going on here? I don't know what the deal is on that one. Oh, he's stuck. All right. I have to go around this really quick, you guys. And we got 1,700 liters left. He's loading. I'll get another scoop. Come on, keep going. This tractor's a little underpowered for this. My tractor being underpowered is really unfortunate for me. I really wish it wasn't, but that is part of the problem when you're going with old iron. I mean, I can actually probably boost my horsepower on that tractor. And eventually I will. I will definitely boost the horsepower. My current debate is really how to occupy myself while I'm waiting for harvest season. Everything takes a little bit of time, including time. Hello. I'm just letting you know I'm going to go down to Ann Arbor with Bill and Brenda. We're taking Lucas's glasses to him. Okay. So I didn't know if you were coming this way or anything. I won't be home until late. Sure. I won't be staying there very long, but still. Yeah, we went yesterday. Oh, did you? Mm-hmm. And how was he? He looked like he was doing pretty good. Uh-huh. So. I mean, he took a lot of naps. He's tired, but. Well, yeah. I mean, they did cut him. They did cut him open, so. But yeah, he was doing good. Um, Brian was there, Justin was there. Chloe left in the morning early. She flew out at 7 in the morning. Oh, where'd she fly out of Grand Rapids? I imagine Detroit. Oh, okay. Well, I know because, with Brienne being um there, so. Oh, they should be at the airport. Oh, yeah. At 4. Oh, wow. So, where does she fly into? Did they say San Francisco? I honestly I didn't ask and they didn't say. Okay. Well, I'll let you go. I'll talk with you later, honey. He does like Reese's sticks. He likes what? Reese's sticks. They're a Reese's like a Reese's peanut butter cup, but they're Reese's sticks. We took him a king size one yesterday, right? And he devoured it. Oh. So if you happen to be somewhere and you wanna take him something he'll like, that right there is a winner. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be anywhere, so I'll talk to you later then. I just got another text or something. All righty, so, we'll talk to you later. Honey. Yep. Bye. Bye. Oh, big honking field here, you guys. I just got it finished, though. Everything should be fully fertilized for the following season. Just gonna double check. I hate it when it does this. Almost everything's done. Just get this guy turned around. So our objective for this month is to finish hauling some of this coal. I haven't been looking nearly often enough. And I don't think anything is ready to harvest. Nope. Let's see. Good morning. Hope you're having a good Sunday. All right. Well, we're certainly doing all right. I'm sitting on $47,000. I'm really just holding on to my beef cows until I absolutely have to fund a um tractor of some sort or a harvester. I apologize. I'm not smart, not dumb. I'm not pretty, but I can be pretty smart and pretty dumb. And we are closing in on the month of June. How many eggs do I currently have? 20,000 eggs. I don't know what they're currently worth. Let's see. Eggies are going to be worth more next month. So we'll hold them. We don't really have a whole lot left to do this month, so let's go. Oh, we don't want to go to sleep with the door wide open. You never know what kind of wild animals might come in the house. Wake up with in the little spoon position with Bigfoot behind me. All right, let's see what our fortunes are going to provide us this month. I am going to look. No harvester, of course not. Our barley is ready. Kind of get this picked up. Tells me next month's going to be busy because I got oats and canola. That'll be ready next month. All right, well, let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead. See if I can't turn this guy around. I mean, I'm really just like trying to spin it around so I can get these to the store. Canola looks good though. It's like a nice field. Take a few minutes to get that offloaded. So I'm gonna look for my like harvester. Anything ready to be harvested besides it's telling me my grass is ready to be harvested. It's really not. I do need to hurry up and find a harvester. I'm hoping that I can just purchase this one. All right, 86,000, you guys. Let's see what we can get for a harvester. That's the one I want. I'm not going to get that header. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. Don't have the cash at this moment. I don't know if I have silage ready to sell. That would give me a boost. I do not. Sell the cows. Do that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy down here. And I'm going to get this guy started in on this. I don't want to get an automatic cell station in here. See what we can build for selling points. Bulk cell station. No, the land is not owned by me. Hmm. Is this something I could do? Like right here in front? Or would I be better off? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it down there, see if I can't use it. All right, you're gonna have to wait a minute. But will it sell? Yeah. What are we earning? Yeah, Sully, I know you are, bud. Good morning. That's about right. Let's let's move this. How did I Austin Powers my way into this? Hey, Sully, do you have sour cereal right next to you? You don't? In one of those bowls? Oh, okay. So you start talking nice. Oh, you do know how to use nice words. See how hard that was? Not hard at all, was it? All right, guys, work smarter, not harder. Let's go buy ourselves a header. Now the money is just constantly climbing. How awesome is that? Oh, I don't want to buy a trailer because there's no real traffic on this map. So let's just do this the hillbilly way. Yeah, I'm gonna have this issue where this thing sits there and it sells. I'll have to turn it off. This will get old. We'll let it build. Come on, squeeze through, Buckaroo. All right, I think we're gonna make it through. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna click on him, we're gonna create a job, field work. All right, I'm gonna have to do this manually. Really kind of annoyed with the AI workers making life unnecessarily difficult. All right, this is gonna be our first field. Now, I don't know who's out there watching in silence, but if it's my nephew Lucas, shout out. Hope you're feeling better, bud. So I've got a few ideas going on here, you guys. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and Oh, silly, silly, silly. Oh, was not thinking about how this was all going to work out. So I clearly didn't think about that. Oh, wait. I don't know why I'm going all the way down there. I don't need to. The baler up there. You can have three. Hey, Solly, did you know that your cousin Lucas Wandel, Aunt Lisa's Lucas, you know which one I'm talking about? You know he's a big Spidey fan. Did you know that? He loves Spidey. He does. Mom's got a picture of him from the hospital with his Spidey. She's gonna show you here a little later. Oh, I don't like to do what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna turn off the crop damage because the AI worker decided that he was gonna stop dead center of a field. And that to me is silly. Does anybody else have issues with this harvester with the AI workers? It's acting up a little bit. Like I'll pull up here, it'll drop like 8 liters and then it will fold. Oh. Just gonna pull out through here. See if I can't like, get this guy to not drop his bale right where it's gonna be in the way. I know that's not gonna happen the way I want it. Okay. And I'm gonna get this guy out. And I can pick up bales of straw. Whatever I need to. So what I'm thinking, and I haven't really advertised this, but what I am thinking about doing right now is if I can get this out of here, I might have time to plant another crop in here. And yeah, it'll be weedy and whatnot. I can go and purchase something to resolve that. Not a big issue, but yeah, I could get another crop in this year. Um, corn, maybe soybeans. I haven't decided which, but soybeans would be great if I could get uh, another field of corn in there. Then or soybeans, then I'd have two fields worth to harvest. That would be a very awesome thing. See if I can't get this guy whipped around. Oh, I guess I got to pull forward a little bit. So yeah, I think this will be a field of soybeans once I get everything cleaned up, which that won't take too long to clean up all the straw and like I said, it shouldn't take too long. And once we can do that, we'll get another tractor out here and we'll get this thing, planted into soybeans or corn. Corn would be a quicker turnaround to sell, but it could also take forever to harvest. So I'm not really 100% sure what would make more sense. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get a uh, oil production placed now that I actually have the money for it. And that should be somewhere in here. Excuse me. That sugar mill. I'm actually thinking about sugar mill, but or sugar beets as a possible uh, crop type. I just haven't gotten ready to fully commit to that idea. All right, so let me see here. Kind of thinking something like right there. Yeah. Really hoping that this field netted me, you know, 75 to 85,000 liters, and I don't think it's going to. Right now I'm sitting at much less than that. And I am also trying to get this entire field dealt with. Quickly. Actually, I think it would be, no, I don't want to drive over a neighboring field. Ethan, you need to stop right now. I'm on live, Ethan. Self whipped back around. Hey guys, good morning. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Um, how's it going? trying to get this field finished off before it rains. I really need to hustle along because I can do some other things, in the interim, but I really want to get this thing taken care of quickly. All right, what can I plant anything else? I want to verify that I could still plant something this year. I could plant corn. I could plant carrots, parsnips, red beets. So there are things I can plant. So that's interesting. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, there's people on. Doesn't happen all the time, bud. My kid wants me to sell a Pokemon card on my eBay. I don't think I need all of this straw. This probably gets sold off this field. It's for, you know, having some extra income. Give me 24 bales. It's a good amount. But I'll do this my normal way. So the amount of, for my chickens, if I look at them, they've got 32,000 liters currently. I mean, they're going through what, 8,000 liters a month, roughly, or thereabouts. Next month's going to be interesting. My cows don't really consume a ton. If I look at them, um, yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to feed them this month, but 2 bales, that's it. That's all they'll really need. And the reason I'm not too concerned about the straw is because I have another field of straw. But I am trying to figure out, and I'll look. Don't want to drive over that. I was thinking I had another month in order to I want to fill up their I want to fill up my chickens' feed before I worry about any sort of um oh, what do you call it? If I can finish off their feed before I worry about, I'll dump off to this side if I have to. That's not what I wanted to do though. What did I do? There we go. Good morning, Archie. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. You on the first pot or the second pot of coffee? I think I'm about done with this trailer. I have nothing but issues with this tipper. I mean, I love having a large tipper, but I'm just not happy with this one. I'm trying to hustle through and next, you know, anywhere from the next 15 minutes or so, I'm worried that I'm gonna get rain showers on this. And I'll have to stop harvesting. Really hope that's not the case, but I fear it is. I like this harvester, but I am having some issues with it. So I don't know how long I'll keep it. This might be my this season harvester, and then I'll upgrade next year. We're going to, um, I think I'm going to sell off all of this straw. I should show you the map. I don't think you've been on here since I've completely finished these this layout. Um, now that I have proper fields. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look like jump up. So this is the one that we were making the other day when you were talking about how that's a proper sized field. Um, that's that one. Hmm. Sorry, I had to stretch. We're doing well this morning. I got to see my nephew yesterday in the hospital. He looks good. He gets tired pretty quick though. He open heart surgery and bypass surgery at 20. Even somebody as young as 20, you think, you know, they should be springing right back up. But um, yeah, he's tired, to say the least, but he looks good. He's got good color. I was joking around with him a little bit, not too much because laughing, too hard hurts. Lots of things hurt, like even eating it hurts because the stuff slides down his esophagus. It pushes out on his chest cavity. Uh, and yeah, he's struggling with the pain uh, a little bit, but he's only on Tylenol and ibuprofen now, so no more morphine or any of those uh, big hitter narcotic style painkillers. Yeah, it was really good to see him. Um, I brought him a king size candy bar because it was his favorite one, and my sister was telling me he can eat anything now. So I was like, if he can eat anything, I'm getting something he's gonna like. So he was born with an issue with um his valves, and this is a surgery they knew they had to have, and eventually he had to have it. Uh, Figured by the time before he was 25, he actually turns 21 tomorrow. So yeah, he knew he'd have to have it. Um, Eventually he probably will need a heart transplant, but 20 is just way too young to go on anti-rejection meds for the rest of your life. And that was kind of the other part was is if he didn't try this surgery, he would still be on meds until, for the rest of his life. So this was basically to keep him off meds forever. Um, because no 20-year-old should have to sit there and uh, take meds for the rest of their life for their heart if it can be avoided. Because those meds there's other things that those meds will, you know, yeah, it looks like I need to stop harvesting. Yeah, there's other things that those meds they impact your internal organs in other ways too. So you don't want to be on them forever. But like I said, it was good to see him, and he's doing well. He's eating, but he's not eating a lot. It all wears on him, But he was uh he was a little groggy when we first got there because they're working on his blood pressure. Okay, Sally. Do I need to take him, or do you need to take him? Okay, Finley. I'm finally full on chicken food. I don't think I got as much feed out of this as I was hoping. So that's telling me next year I need to plant more winter barley for the next season. So what do you think I should plant? Should I plant like some some. I was looking at this, and I have time to plant something and harvest it this year. I could do grain maize, and I could get it out in December. Um, or red beet and get it out in November. That actually might not be a bad plan because I'm going to get that harvester. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have to get a harvester regardless that will kind of cover all my needs. Uh, because I got the green beans. I'll have to check. I don't want the winter barley. I want the sunflower. How are we doing with? I knew that one side was cracked. I didn't know it finally broke on the other one. I think you could probably super glue it though. Holy cow, I got a lot of sunflowers, you guys. I didn't realize I had this many sunflowers and canola. It's kind of like the pina colada song. Do you like sunflowers and canola? Getting lost in the rain. Because I'm in the rain right now. It'd be nice to get this uh, all set up, and then once it's time to harvest the canola, I gotta see, I gotta go and check this out. So I'm looking at not that. I'm looking at the Fortschrite uh, vegetable harvester. If I can find it. This one right here. It'll do all these vegetables. Um, that's the parsnips one. Combinations. Carrots. Okay, so there isn't one that does all. Well, that's silly. So I'm gonna have to buy two already. Dang it. I guess we're gonna do corn because I have to buy that header. I'm not gonna buy what? Yeah, I got a nice big sunflower seed, sunflower field. I wonder if I'm too close to the to this. Is that what my problem is? I wonder if I'm too close to my silo. I did not pay attention, but I didn't think I had this much. I don't know, maybe I did have this much. I just feel like the silo's not emptying. Let's see what it says this time. Yeah, it still says 15,000. I think I'm probably too close to the silo. Oh, I guess I can go get a couple bales of hay. We'll get ourselves down there, and then I'll start fast forwarding time. I uh, I have a few new little toys that I want to get. Oh, sorry, dears. I got a few new toys that I want to show off. Not so much show off, but I got this coal miner or this coal mine shaft. Really like that. Um, but I got lazy because I was like, man, this is a lot of work hauling it all up to the store. So I was like, wonder what I can do so I don't have to haul it up to the store. So I put a sale point right there, and I just pump it in automatically. I can do a quick tour too, so we can kind of check out the lay of the land now that we're proper field. So this is my soybean field. I really like how the layout is on this map. I like the rolling hills, and with rolling hills, you gotta have odd shaped fields. I feel like it would be weird to have rolling hills and square fields. Obviously, we've got green beans and peas up here, canola. Um, I gotta get back down there and turn that off, otherwise it's just gonna keep running and showing like $5 and $8 at a time. All right. So we got that one. And then up here, I've got that's right. Up here, I kind of wish I'd done something similar, but I didn't know how to fit it all in without. I'll eventually. I'm gonna like do something similar. I think I'm gonna cut out maybe a chunk in this field so I can do it and move that plant up here so that I. This is a limestone right here on this. I know I cut into my I did some dynamite blasting is what I'm going to call it, and put this one in. But yeah, I was thinking about doing something similar. Um, having a way to push, put this over here somewhere, because I don't want to use a loader for the stones in order to get limestones and lime, because all my lime is going to be free now. I've only got, I think I might be done buying lime, and I might even be done with uh, a lot of fertilizer, because have you ever used this trailer? It's got a cool little feature to it. I'm gonna I'm surprised if you haven't seen this one before, but this is the Four Strike trailer. The reason I like it, it's got a couple little things about it that are so unique and so cool. It holds 12,000 liters at its base, and it's not cheap. It's 20,000 for 12,000 liters, but it saves you money because if we come in here, you cannot buy a this is for silage and grass. It holds 25,000 liters. So if you had like a fermenter, it's a good sized trailer. And it's only like 3 grand to upgrade it. So I bought it upgraded, not a big deal. But this is where it's really at, is this manure spreader. It holds 12,000 liters. To get a manure spreader that holds 12,000 liters of manure, this would be ridiculously expensive. And then it also spreads fertilizer. And I don't know what the base, I got to take a quick peek, but the base spread width, I don't know if it'll tell me or not. It doesn't. It doesn't give me uh, the spread width, but still, it holds 12,000 liters of fertilizer. It's 23,000 if you want it as that, and 20,000 just for the base, which you're like thinking it only holds 12,000 liters. That's not great, but for 22.5, you have a 12,000 liter manure spreader. And if you looked at the spreaders, which I hadn't really paid much attention, I kind of discovered this by a complete accident. But the cheapest one that holds uh, 12,000 liters at least is $67,000, and it only holds 16 and a half. I think for the money, it doesn't get better than that mod. That mod is unreal uh, in that respect. And then if you wanted to, for another 2,200 or 2,500, you can get a fertilizer spreader. I mean, the only fertilizer spreader that holds that much doesn't do lime, but this one right here holds 7,900, and it's got like a 48-meter spread width, but it's 30 grand. And it only holds 2/3 of what that one does for fertilizer. I mean, I basically could buy every modification on that trailer and spread fertilizer with it or manure for less money than this one that does lime and fertilizer. Don't get me wrong, I love this. This one right here is my favorite spreader. I actually have it in this playthrough. Um, This is the same thing, but it holds a ridiculous amount, and uh, it's not real. It's not realistic at all. Neither is real. I mean, this one, I guess it's realistic. You could get that. I have the mod for the Salic that holds 13,000 liters, and it does um, lime as well, but it only has a 14-meter spread width. Wow, it's nothing. When is my rain gonna stop? I want to finish this stupid field so I can plant, you know, a late corn field. Come on, big money, no whammy, no whammy. All right, I think we're good on time again. Let's get back down to 3. All right, let's get this guy going. You okay, bud? All right. So it's 419. I'll be able to get, I think I should do corn or red beets. I mean, does red beets go in the sugar mill? It's a good question. No. What do red beets do? What can I do with red beets, Arch? Are you? Are you? Hey, you're gonna have to hold on, bud. You think in the BGA? Uh, oh, you can use them to make pig feed too. I don't know what else you'd need for that recipe. I think I think it might be BGA. So I'm probably gonna avoid doing much with the red beets. I'll probably just plant this into corn. And I'll utilize it as a cash crop. All right. What do I got for Oh no. I think I pumped that thing full of. uh, I think I made a mistake, Arch. I think I made a big mistake. I think I pumped a bunch of. I don't know if I can pull that stuff out. I think I screwed up. I don't think I wanted that base game oil mill. I think I wanted the enhanced one, and I don't have that mod turned on, and I screwed myself over. What would you like, bud? Here, you can have two. You can have two. Yeah. Yep. No, he didn't. Now I gotta go see if I can. Yeah, I screwed up. I'm wondering if I can pull the sunflowers out of there. That's my hope. Otherwise, I'm going to figure out how much 25,000 liters is worth, and I'm going to sell that thing off and um, give myself the money back. What could you tell me now? Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're going corn. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Sunflowers are worth. I get a bonus too, so I really screwed the pooch on that one. Chips and cheese and milk. So, health food lunch. Okay. Yeah, I'll sell that one off and I'll just give myself, because I've got 25,000 liters in there. So we multiply 25,000 times or 807 times 25. we'll get 20,000. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that off and give myself an additional 20,000 for the value of the um and if I look in here, I've still got 15,000 liters. So um yeah, live and learn, right? So we're just gonna go $20,000. That's the value without any, that's the max value without any bonus. Hmm. Oh, I gotta go make a kid a s- plate of chips and cheese. I'll be back in like three 3 to 5 minutes. Turn, go get dressed and clean the chocolate off your face. You look like you ate a shit sandwich. Go ahead. All right, guys. Sorry about that. What does he want now? Oh, went and let my chickens out after I fed the kid. Only 4 eggs in there, but I'll take them. I'll gladly take them. Just getting to that point where I'm going to start selling eggs this year. I have friends that, I sell them cheap to them. Uh, by cheap, I mean I hadn't been taking money for them at all, but they've started to insist. And you can only refuse a person's money so many times before you kind of have to start taking it, I guess. But I appreciate the fact that they enjoy the eggs. I think they bought I gave them 2 dozen earlier this last week, and then they bought 4 more dozen on Friday. This was the first time I've, taken money for them. And I'm like 250 a dozen, which is it's about 50 cents a dozen more than in the store for their non-fresh, farm fresh eggs. Everybody in the area, they're advertising their eggs for $4, their fresh eggs for $4 a dozen. I don't need that. If I get to a point where my friends can't use them, because they use about 6 dozen a week, and they're a family of four. But I figure if they want to just, you know, whatever they can't consume, uh, I will just sell for like $3 a dozen. I'll be undercutting people in the area, but in reality, I'm not really going to be undercutting them because I'll only have like 2 dozen a week available at that price. So yeah, if I'm making 20 bucks a week off my eggs, that's not a lot of money. That basically, I'm just going to take that money and put it into improving the current chicken setup. So I want to improve on the way that I have them housed and they're run and just go from there. Like I said, I don't need a ton of money to be happy, which is a good thing because I don't have a ton of money. Oh yeah, no, I don't think anybody minds paying that much. What I think I'll do though is I'll sell them for 3 and I'll just ask them if they can recycle their empty cartons uh, when they pick them up so that I can have more cartons to put more eggs in. And of course, if there's somebody out there that says, if somebody wants to message me and say, my family is struggling and we could really use anything extra, I'm not going to charge them. I want it to become one of those community type things where it's uh, pay if you can, but take if you need. No one should go hungry. But yeah, I want to maybe over the next couple of months, anything that the chickens can generate in revenue, it's just going to go into food. So I probably spend 20 bucks a month on their food. So if I can spend, if I can make 60 to $80 a month, I mean, I'll easily cover their food. And then for the remainder of the year, if I can continue to do that, making 60, $80, it's not huge money by any means. It's only going to be like, uh, it'll be somewhere between what, 720 and $1,000 a year off the eggs that I produce. That's going to cover my feed. That will um, maybe pay for a used rototiller so that I can plant a garden with ease in the spring next year, and maybe help me buy the materials to build a second coop and chicken run. It isn't going to pay for all of that, but it'll help. Because I want to do a produce stand. So maybe it won't help build the greenhouse. Maybe it'll pay for the produce stand that I would like to build. And if I can do that, then I'll be pretty tickled. I like to I like to think that we can help people. And I know it's not going to make a huge difference because I'm only one person and it's only 9 chickens. But if it can help feed a couple families of 4 every week at affordable prices, then I'm happy to do it. My ultimate goal is in a few years, I'd like to be able to have a community garden where, yeah, my family's getting, fresh vegetables and everything, but within the community, you know, people want to donate some of their time and just take some veggies. That's great. If they don't want to donate their time and they want to buy some veggies, that's great. If they just need some food, that's great. I mean, there's other things that I can do in life to make money, and there's always going to be people that are just going to donate um, uh, to helping others, and those are the people I want to be friends with, are the people that want to donate to help others. I do have like a plan to eventually evolve uh, to where um, rabbits become part of this equation. But there's a lot of regulations and stuff that I want to learn before I just jump right into um, having rabbits. Just gonna offload this trailer. Kind of curious as to how much. Um, I'm not. But the amount of the amount of meat that one doe rabbit can produce a year is vastly um, not considered when uh, yeah, you would. Well, I mean, I probably would too. But like from everything I've read, one doe bunny can uh, create, well, through um, breeding and butchering, one doe can produce over 300 pounds of high protein, lean, or high, I'm sorry, high protein, lean meat a year. That's off one. So if you had five, I mean, I'm not gonna be too excited about the prospect of, eating bugs, but my feelings are more of a I want to have more of a self-sustaining homestead, and if I can earn, you know, if one doe is producing 300 pounds of meat and that meat sells for, you know, $5 a pound, that's that's $1,500 per doe just for the meat. Um, the internal organs I would turn into a high protein dog treat. And then, uh, so I mean, if you had if you had 10 does, that's $15,000 a year just in the meat. I mean, I prefer chicken and beef. I could take that 15,000 and I could go buy a I could go buy a cow every year, have it processed, throw it in my freezer, and then do the same with, some chickens and a pig and have it all processed, load my freezer every year by raising um, rabbits. And that's not to mention uh, some of the other stuff that you can do with the rabbits, such as the pelts. I guess the pelts and the pellets, the poop is where the real money's at. I mean, I don't know how much like the food would be, but I imagine that, out of that 15,000, you're probably spending um half of it on food. But so what? I mean, they eat alfalfa and they drink water. You could probably feed one doe on a $75 bale of hay a year. So, or I'm sorry, $75 bale of alfalfa. And there's just a lot of things you have to kind of think about and factor in. Um, but yeah, I guess the poop is people are like it's worth a ton. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Archie, I don't expect you to stop doing your thing, man. I'm I'm happy you're hanging out with me. How much is it for a good oil mill? 240 grand. That's interesting. Green Countryside has its own apple tree mod. Yeah, I know. I gotta follow that road. Oh shoot, what do we got left for this month? Oh yeah, I'm just trying to get that field planted. I think what I'll do next is I'm gonna move some of my hop in this one. I'm gonna go ahead and move some limestone over to the factory there and produce. Oh no, I just ran over some of my oats. Like, oh, maybe I missed. You know what? I know what it is. Because I was having so many issues with that harvester with the AI worker, I turned off crop destruction for that field because I was trying to figure it out. That's why I just decide I'm not actually going to turn it back on. I'm going to get rid of that harvester next season because I don't like the fact that there's an issue. So, Racco, what's going on today? I'm gonna go probably log out here in a minute and take my 9-year-old over to his cousin's house. He wants to go hang out with him. Yeah, we got a fair amount. It's not a ton of lime that I've made so far, but I'm okay with it. Eventually, I don't need lime for the next couple of years, so it'll uh, it'll all work out. All right. Well, Archie, I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna call it for a bit. I'm glad you could come in and hang out with me, but I gotta go drop this kid off and then go get some things done. I'm sure my wife would like to, have me help around the house a little bit today. That's okay. She's cute, so you know it's worth paying that price. So we'll see. We'll see you in a little bit. Yep. We'll see you later. Thanks for chatting.